Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Energy Web and their token. The ticker is EWT. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, obviously, this is a low cap gem, guys, and I've been sharing this on my Patreon for the past few months, I want to say. So if you want to get all of these low cap gems early, then feel free to head to my Patreon. There's going to be a link down below in the description. There's going to be a 7-day free trial. You can get access to all of my content instantly, and you can leave anytime you want within that 7-day period for free. So yeah, just check it out. Take a look at all the low cap gems, see how well they've performed since I've mentioned them, and yeah, see for yourself. If you don't like it, obviously, let me know what you didn't like, but I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy some nice low cap gems that could make you a lot of money in the next bull market. And before we get into the video, I quickly want to mention Apex One AI. So this is a very interesting project that is based on AI technology and allows you to farm using crypto pairs. So they already have a platform out. They have their website, which we're on right now. The team is fully transparent, and some of the features are farming using artificial intelligence, using cryptocurrency pairs. You have liquidity pools, you have DeFi involved. You can take a look at their white paper, and if you want to take a look at their team, all of that is available on the website. And they also have a native token out already called Apex. And here is how the platform looks. The website is very well designed, as well as the platform. It is easy to navigate. As you can see, if you go to Apex AI, you have farming, you have yield farming, and you have some of the new features that they're developing using the AI technology. So if you go to wallets, it's very easy to deposit and exchange cryptocurrencies using their application. So feel free to take a look at the link down below in the description. You can sign up using that. And if you have any more questions regarding the project, you can refer to the video that I made earlier, which is a full review of this platform. Now, let's continue with the video. Now, taking a look at the daily chart. So what is happening right now is we printed this low back in August of 2022. From there, we started pumping into, this low was printed in July last year. So we started pumping into August, then we kind of wait into this downward slope. We bottomed out here in December, so we printed a higher low. This was good, and then we had another impulsive move to the upside. However, with all of these impulsive moves, we were failing to break above this resistance level. So around about $5 is going to be a major resistance level for us, and we got rejected every single time we got there. So that's going to be a massive level for us moving forward. But what is happening right now is that we've started pulling back down, and this is quite a significant pullback, as you can see, and we are slowly but surely retracing back down to this August 2022 low, or July 2022 low. So this is a good thing, because technically what you do is once you print a low, you start retracing to the upside, and then you have another pullback down to where you started coming up from. So you basically come back down to that exact spot, and from there you bottom out and you continue to the upside, and you start moving into the next bull market. But if we start, for whatever reason, we start losing this low, we start coming back lower, and we start back testing it as resistance and start hitting it with our head, that could be negative, and we could see a further move to the downside. So to potentially take a look at some of the targets that we could have if we drop the Fibonacci retracement in, let's make sure that we have all the candles properly selected. So we're going to go for this local high here, as you can see, and we're going to go for this local low. But let's take a look at where the candle is. So that's where the body of the candle closes, and that's where we're going to have the fib. So the minimal target that you're going to have if you lose this price over here, $2.20, you're going to be looking at $1.72. That's going to be your minimal target. That's going to be the 1.272 fib. Then you're going to have the 1.414 fib sitting at $1.52.5. And below that, obviously, our technical target, the 1.618 at $1.28. So personally, I do have Energy Web tokens, and I'm going to be getting more tokens as we continue dropping lower. So a major support obviously here at around about $2.30. That's going to be a major support all the way down to $2.20. If we do drop, down below that, then that's going to be quite negative, like I said. Negative in terms of the continuation of the uptrend, because we're going to be breaking the trend here. If we lose this low, we're going to be breaking the trend, because the hope was that we were going to start this local uptrend and head into the summer with this strong uptrend. But if we start losing this low, we're going to be breaking the trend, and we're essentially going to be continuing this large downtrend that we've been in since April of 2021. As you can see, you print a low, you print a lower high, you print a lower low, you print a lower high, and so on and so forth. So we don't want to drop below $2.17. If we do, then you can target all of these levels here. That would simply mean that it's going to take for us a bit longer to start creating that uptrend that we were looking for. So definitely holding this area over here would be bullish, but I can't know if we're going to do that or not. We're going to have another interest rate hike this Wednesday, so another 25 basis points, and I think that's already priced into the markets, because that's the expectation at the moment. If they come out swinging and say that, well, we're stopping we're not going to be increasing the interest rates anymore, so we're pausing for now, and that will definitely cause the markets to have a bit of a pump. So be ready for that. The markets are going to be a bit volatile, so pay attention, possibly just don't swing trade, be a bit more careful. And yeah, right now, as you can see, we are very close to the oversold, which is near the RSI of 30. So I would definitely consider this a good buying opportunity, not a financial advice, of course. But on the Fib, as you can see, we're kind of trying to break below the 786 Fib, and which was basically our previous resistance here in June and in July last year, and now we've come back down to retest that as support. So there is a chance that we actually see a bounce from here. That would be nice, but I don't think that is going to be the case, as Bitcoin has been pulling back down for the past few days. We just got rejected off the 20 EMA here in April, and we're pulling back down. So definitely I would say $2.17. We're going to see that price within the next week or so. So let's just see how the markets roll. Obviously, if they stop and pause the interest rate hikes, we're going to see a nice pumperoonie. Now let's jump into the weekly chart. Taking a look at the weekly chart and analyzing the chart on a more global scale. So our 1.618 target in the bull market is going to be $27.50. So that is the 1.618. Like I said, if you take a look at this high that we printed in March or April 2021, that was at $18. And since then, we've been printing lower highs and lower lows. And obviously, we've created this massive resistance level, as you can see. So every single time you run into that resistance, you get pulled back down. So the last time we touched it was back in December of 2021. And since then, we haven't really come up to it. So the next time we come up to that resistance, I do want to break above, and I do want to back test it as support just for that confirmation. So expect something like that to happen. You can also see a massive resistance level here at $4.74. We've been holding that level as support, as you can see, for ages. Then we broke down below in May 2022. We created the low, and then we back tested that level as resistance 3 times. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. And as you all know, the more you retest a level, the weaker it becomes. So potentially with this next move to the upside, we're going to see a breakthrough of both these resistance trend lines at the same time. So the white and the yellow trend line, we're going to break both of those at the same time and hopefully levitate above, or hover above those, back test them as support and continue on. That would be the bullish outcome. That's what I would be looking for. But yeah, I would definitely set up some buy limit orders anywhere between now and 217. That's definitely going to be a great entry. And regarding the target here, so that's basically a That is basically a 10x from where we are right now. Considering that this is a low cap gem, we could do much higher than that. Potentially, we could be looking at $100 per token. But obviously, you need to have these targets set up in advance. You can start taking a look at the 2.618 and the 3.618 here. So that would be $43. We could be looking at $58, $60, $100, $200. It all depends on the adoption. But looking at how ambitious Energy Web is and the partnerships that they've got, this is a top 20, top 50 coin in my opinion. It's that good. So do your own research into the project. If we take a look at the volume here, we did get some nice volume rolling in February. After that, obviously, a lot of selling pressure. So hopefully what I'm expecting is that we're going to get a bit of a volume pump coming in here once we bottom out at $2.17. Like I said, hopefully we don't lose this low. And if you take a look at the weekly RSI, we do have a massive resistance level. So every single time you entered this on the weekly chart, you had a back test and you went down. So as you can see, every single time you get into the resistance block, you get sent back down. So this is set up on my chart from 67.3 all the way down to 54. So if you're looking to enter right now and you're looking for a nice swing trade, so you could buy here and just wait for a move all the way up back into that resistance block, and then you take profits as soon as you enter. That could be a nice swing trade for you, but obviously I'm holding for the long term, so that's not something that I'm interested in. If we take a look at the stochastic here, you can see that we are back in the oversold. Perfect buying opportunity, just like we had a perfect buying opportunity back in December 2022 and July 2022 as well. So this is definitely an area where you want to be buying, not selling. So that is pretty much everything I have for this project. Let me know if I missed out anything important on the charts. I'm gonna see you in the next update. Take care.